been counting St. Ed's out all year long.
I don't even think it's a count out. It's just I'm tired of you
I'm
niggas.
tired of them.
Yeah, I ain't counting them out. It's like, no, I can't ride the train. Y'all wouldn't let
Yeah.
hometown get one. I can't rock with y'all St. Ed's fans if y'all out there. I
Yeah.
don't fuck with y'all. Y'all can win all y'all want. Y'all not getting the credit. Y'all can win all the games y'all supposed to win, but I don't got y'all hoisted. I'm tired of seeing it.
Right.
You feel me?
Enough is it. Yo, we are back. 4 Quarters Podcast. Got your boy D Hump.
Your man Smitty, what up, y'all?
Man, Smitty, the football season is coming down to an end. We got 4 teams left in all of football, all divisions. Last week we went
2
to,
weeks
in
left,
our
too.
opinion, 2 weeks left. We got a big Final Four this week, and then we got the final game up in Canton. The final game's up in Canton next week. It's been a great season, first of all. But let's talk about this game we went to, because in my opinion, we went to the best game that there was to be had outside of. No, this is the best game because Walsh blew. Who they blew? They blew Hoban.
Hoban. Yeah.
So when you want to talk about the
spankings all
week,
spankings
all week, I'll give Middletown Wayne
all last Friday.
I'll give Middletown Wayne a game. It was 14-21.
Yeah.
Middletown won that game, so we'll let that be known that was a game. But the game of all games is the game that we went to, and how fitting was it for that game to be at the Cincinnati Bengals Stadium? On top of that, that was a great experience.
Yeah, that was before we dive into that, just want to give a big shout out to Trotwood. They lost last Friday to, I want to say, Anderson. Hats off to a good season. Shout out to Wayne, too. Hats off to a good season as well. They lost to Middletown last week. So, yeah, 2 Dayton area teams. I want to say London. They close to Springfield, so I'll show y'all some love, too.
Right.
So, yeah, London, Wayne, and Trotwood, man, hats off to a good season.
Well, you know what's interesting about Wayne is this is the second year in a row where they're literally knocking on the Final Four's door and they lose a close game.
I definitely feel like the last 2 years Wayne should be playing for a chance to get to the title game. That's here nor there, though. We'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, man, X and Elder, the game sold out Monday morning, 7,000 tickets, probably 10, 15 minutes. Happened to get moved Wednesday to the Bengals Stadium. That's when we got our tickets. We were going to head down the road to check out Pick and Orange, but we ended up getting tickets, and it didn't disappoint. We actually was about to lead the game at halftime.
Wow.
Until
yeah.
Well, we could just run the game back. Elder just came out
swinging,
just explosive, both ends of the ball. Saint X scored had a nice long touchdown pass.
They look awesome in the first drive, and then Elder comes right back, punch him in the mouth again.
And then it was pretty much Elder up until I want to say maybe 2-3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yes.
Linebacker number 1 for Saint X. He gets a pick, runs, probably get about 30, 40 yards after. Saint X comes back and scores after the pick.
So hold on real quick, because let's not let the audience forget, because I believe at that time the score was 27-7.
Yeah, 27-7. No, yeah, 27-7. Elder missed their first extra point after the first touchdown.
Right. It was
actually 7-6.
Yep.
Saint X. And then, so yeah, Saint X, I'm not sure what happened, but Elder gets the ball deep in their territory.
Yes.
Saint X stops him, blocks the punt, and scores.
Yes.
With probably like maybe under a minute left. in before halftime. So now the score is 27-21 going into halftime with with Saint X getting the ball.
That was a lot, man. That was a
Saint X
lot.
throws a pick
Yeah.
deep in their own
Oh,
territory,
on a 3rd and 11.
and Elder scores, and they're. It doesn't matter what Elder does after the game because it's all Saint X
But
for offense to defense.
what's crazy about that Saint X game is that what you described in the first half is being down 3 scores. They come back down 1 score, get the ball, throw a pick. Then Elder scores again. Now you're down 2 scores. So at least 2 times in that game, Elder had them down multiple scores.
For
And then
sure.
Saint X still comes back. Now I want to bring it back to Jacoby Clapper, number 1, the senior linebacker for Saint X, who's going to Notre Dame. I want to bring it back to him because this was a game where the stars come out to shine. If you a star, if you a stud, and you said you a stud, you gonna show up. And number 1 for Saint X, Jacoby Clapper showed up all game long. First with that pick that you just described, which was pretty much a one-on-one play. He was up on the receiver, got in front of the ball, and almost bobbled it. Had to gather it, then had a nice little run after the catch, and then in the second half had at least 2 major sacks. And I want to also shout out
That punt. He was the one that blocked the punt as well.
That kid showed. I mean, I just love when ballers ball out when it's time to ball out. And
Big players
I know
make
he
big
got that
time
game back.
plays in big games, man. That's the
Yeah,
same that a lot of coaches would say, man. Big time players make big time plays in big
in
time
big
games.
games.
That's exactly what he did. I know we was kind of big on the cat that's going to Michigan,
Yes.
6, but
Yeah.
number 1 got him going. Number
He
1
got him
got him.
going. And you started to see number 6 and the other guys. I think it was number 6, and then they got a safety who's a dynamite safety. He's going to Clemson. You started to see, well, the white kid, he's number 3, or I can't remember what number he is, but he was the one against Lakota that picked up the fumble and stiff armed the kid. You start to see
And
him.
you keep saying stiff arm. He ran him over.
Yeah, man. He just took his arm and just threw him 5 yards ahead of him.
Stick type shit.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, man.
No, for sure. Saint X, man, I know we picked Elder to win. We were so big on Elder all season, but a few weeks ago you started talking highly about Saint X.
Sure.
They put up 42 points one of the playoff games.
Dakota.
And you kept saying,
They're
man,
trendy.
they're trending at the right time. And for them to show that the gut that they showed against Elder, I feel like team with that type of confidence
Dangerous.
and have been tested this deep in the playoff is kind of a scary matchup.
It's a scary matchup for anybody.
I'm not even going to exclude St. Ed. I'm saying if I was a coach, I wouldn't want to play them right now.
Yeah, if you put the pads on and you play against X, you in danger. And the one thing about Saint X that I think, even though me and you kind of went back and forth, I was kind of trashing them a little bit because I wasn't impressed with the offense, and I thought the rankings had them overrated. But the one constant about Saint X that you and I can agree on the whole year is that they got a top-notch powerhouse defense. So when things go wrong, you always can lay your hat on the fact that you got the top 2, top 3 best defenses in all the state. And that's what they did. As soon as that offense started to click, they knew the defense was coming because Elder actually has a great offense. They never really consistently stopped Elder until the second half.
For sure. Yeah, after that, I mean, you got to give Elder credit for the turnover and the score.
Tough.
But that was it.
Second half, it was cold.
It looked like Saint X was pissed
Mm-hmm.
and made adjustments and came out and took that game. Like you said, for that team to come back, the first time they was down 21, and then the second time was down 14. So it's kind of like you can't get rid of these guys. I mean, we were actually standing up, about ready to leave.
Right.
And oh boy gets that pick.
Oh, yeah.
And we step back down, and then they
Right.
score again. So
Yeah.
now we like, all right, they might have a chance because we all live by the 21 and out rule. You go down 21, you get a
Right.
chance to come back and try to score.
Pass the
And if
stick.
not, you either got to pass the sticks or we getting up through.
Right.
So they get that interception. Now they down two. I mean, now they're down 2 scores. And then you come back and stop them deep in territory to get a block punt
Right.
to score. Now we got a ball game.
Got a
Now we
ball
got a
game.
ball game. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Kind of coming out shaky with the turnover after half, but they turned it around real quick. It was like we right back.
I got to shout out their quarterback, man, because I was a little rough on him because I didn't see there was nothing special about him. There was nothing that really like stood out about this guy. He couldn't pass. Even that 3rd and 11, when they got the ball back at half, when they were 3rd and 11, I told you I was like, I don't like it. They're not that type of team. They're not the type of team to convert in a passing situation where everybody knows they have to pass. But what I like about this quarterback is that he showed grit. He was running out of the pocket. He was taking hits. He was lowering the shoulders and bruising, and he was hitting the passes that he needed to hit. They got nice athletes on the run side. They got good wide receivers. Number 19 was killing them. I just got to give him credit because I think at the end of the day, man, he's a gamer. He might not be as talented as your man's from Elder. And his name, I can't remember. Neestep. He might not be as tough as him, but when he's a winner. When it was time to make plays, he didn't freeze up. He threw a pick. He didn't go back and pout. He came back in, and I think he ran a touchdown in the second half, man. I just got to give him his props, man. That's a tough guy.
For sure.
Man. He's a winner.
Sure. You definitely was kind of hard on that offense because I mean, you're right. They didn't move. They didn't really do anything. What was that? That Elder game?
So Elder, they look bad.
You know what I'm saying? Who's the teams we went to see them play?
Elder was the game. They look terrible.
And then who else did we see him play? Did we see him play?
I think we went to see him play Springboro. I think we went to see him play Elder, and then Moeller. I don't know if we went to that game. We might have went to Columbus because they got smacked that game.
Okay. We seen Moeller play Elder.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
okay.
we watched Elder quite a few times this year.
And we seen St. X play Elder before this game?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yep. We saw him play a couple times.
St. X, man, they I feel like they're probably the most dangerous team right now. Just with everything you take into consideration, eating, hypothetically the number 1 team in the state at the time, Elder.
Yeah, gotta be one of them.
After being down 21 in the first half and then 14 in the second half. So you got to tip your hat off to that team as a whole, the coaching staff. I'm really interested to see what happens this Friday. We're going to go see St. X versus Middletown, who had a big close win against Wayne. From talking to the people that I've talked to, it was a defensive game. It was 0-0 at half. Wayne's defense showed up. That was the big thing that the people that I talked to that was at the game were very, very proud of Wayne's defense. I know me and you, that's kind of the shaky part.
Yeah.
That we was like, it depends on which one shows up. But the defense actually showed up. What I got from it was play calling was a problem. Clock management. There was a point in time Wayne was up 14-7, and they just couldn't move the ball and just was going 3 and out. A play that hurt them that we both seen was Wayne got a good punt, and the punt bounced in between some Wayne defenders and some Middletown defenders, and the Middletown cat picked it up and shot to the red zone.
Wow.
Got to the red zone. That hurt him. There were 2 turnovers by the young quarterback, I heard. One was him trying to throw it out of bounds, uh, came up short, guy slid under it and picked it off. And just another kind of just, a pass. Basically, should have took a sack and passed it. Um, that's basically kind of like what I got from the game. It was just hard fought, and Middletown ended up, sneaking it out at the end. So
This is the thing about Middletown, because I got to shout out Middletown. We've been a little rough on Middletown. You were a little rough on Middletown to me, just for the record.
I mean, it's just you don't hear a lot of noise coming from Middletown. Now, granted,
Get it?
we've been out of school for a while, but we've also still been keeping up with
Keep up, yeah, for sure.
schools because that's why we doing what we doing right now. So it ain't like
Right,
we blind back.
right.
You don't hear shit about Middletown. I'm sorry. Listen, anybody from Middletown out there watching this, I truly apologize to y'all. But what do you want me to say?
Right.
I mean,
This
I'm
is
pretty.
new
I
to
mean,
us.
the closest thing that I know from Middletown is probably an O State receiver or something. They
Chris
got big
Carter.
time. No, not even him. They got somebody more recent than him.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, like no, no disrespect, but y'all
Nah,
just starting to pop. So hats off, congratulations to y'all. But yeah, it's no knock on y'all. It's just I ain't heard shit about y'all in forever
no.
until now.
Respectfully. This is what I want to say about Middletown. Because I didn't, obviously, we were at a different game. I didn't get to see the game versus them in Wayne. But what's interesting about Middletown is that they almost it's like they play the game their way. It's like you see a couple teams playing, and then the verdict is always the same. The other team can't move the ball, and Middletown, their offense pulls out something crafty or they make a play. And I'm seeing a theme here, which lets me know that this is a super dominant defense that almost makes you play. Springfield doesn't score at all. Wayne, who is a high powered offense who's trending, only scores 14 points. And next thing you know, Middletown
Second
wins
half,
again
yeah,
at the half.
that's
But I mean,
14 points second half.
right. Also, they scored in the second half.
Yeah, the score was
That was big.
0-0 at half. They both, I
They made
think Wayne
adjustments.
kicked it to
Yes.
Middletown, and Middletown ran it back, and then
Yeah.
Middletown kicked Wayne, and then Wayne ran it back. So they
Mm.
out of halftime is back to back kick
So
returns.
basically, you're telling me out of the last two games, Wayne or Middletown is only allowing one offensive touchdown. You're just talking about special teams at this point.
You got two of the best offenses in the area, Southwest District. I mean,
They can't score.
you want technical, and you
Right.
get 7 points out
In
of
two
two of the
games.
most explosive teams. So you got to you have to tip your hat off to Middletown as a whole, but you really got to tip your hat off to the defense because they locking shit up. You
This
got to think of all the
Middletown,
speed that these two teams have. You got to think of all the athletes these two teams have.
right.
And if we want to be honest, I mean, I can't recall, but shit, Springfield probably only got in their territory a handful of times.
I'm talking about three
First
and
them.
out, three and out, three and out,
So
three and
it's
out.
like these forget about scoring. These teams damn near can't even get past the 50.
They can't even get a first down. Yeah.
Middletown is
Legit.
I can't say they're as great as advertised because they haven't been advertised, but they're supposed to be where they're at. They're supposed to be where they're at.
Well, you got just look at what's going on right now. You got 107 yards receiving total from arguably one of the best receiving corps in all of the state between Jameer Everett Brown, who's a 4 or 5 star guy, Samarion. You got 3 catches between the two, 100 yards. 6 catches between the two guys, 100 yards. Then you had another guy that caught 3 receptions for 3 yards. Okay, Jameer scores a touchdown. The running back, who's having an awesome playoffs, he's got 57 yards on the carpet, only averaging 3 yards a carry. The quarterback throws 107 total yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. I mean, this is an elite defense doing elite things every week. And this game that they have coming up against St. X is really the battle of who has the best defense and who can actually move the ball. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you want to go into a prediction now or you want to cover more ground, but I mean, this Middletown St. X game is just probably the best two defenses that we've seen pound for pound.
For sure. I mean, that's tough. This is a tough one to call, bro. I mean, even the other matchup is tough. I feel like these probably the top four teams in Ohio, and me and you seen 3 out of the 4.
No
So
doubt. No doubt. I mean, and you're talking about
this you said it from jump about the 1 seeds.
they didn't lie. They didn't lie.
Elder was the only one that I want to say I think didn't make it out
It's
of
the
the
only one. And
so
they lost to a team that has quietly just been trending like crazy.
so yeah, man. This state it should be a good weekend for the state games, especially Division 1. Orange, we seen Orange, and St. Ed is St. Ed. So
We gotta talk briefly about Orange just for a second.
so like there really ain't a lot of football to talk about this week because it just was ass whoopings all across the state. Like Pick Central, I want to say probably what scored 14 points.
Well, that's what I wanted to say just briefly. When you look at Olentangy Orange, we went and seen them, and I think from that game on, if we didn't think they were number one, we knew they were top 3 right away. And this was a game of the week for you, even though we went to see Saint X in Elder. You thought very highly of this Pick Central matchup. You thought that this could be a dangerous game for Olentangy, and I agreed with you. But to see Olentangy beat this team 39-7, and they're a number 1 seed, it's like, I mean, man, are they trending? To come off of a Liberty win, and Liberty was trending, they're tough, beat them 21-17, and then spank Pick Central like they didn't even belong on the field. Because we don't know the details of this game. We don't know if they took the gas off and put some other players in. We don't know how ugly, how high school is. We don't know how ugly this game could have been, but this score doesn't look good. So it just really makes me wonder, this Olentangy versus St. Ed's game, are those the best two teams in the state? Obviously, we haven't seen St. Ed's, but I mean, this is going to be a banger. We really going to see how legit St. Ed's really is, because I'm telling you, Olentangy is dangerous.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's going to be a walk in the park for St. Ed's. I
Mm.
feel like at this point, I feel like any of the 4 teams could win it, man. I don't really feel like they're going like these 4 teams, man. They're all tough. They're
Right.
all tough.
The
They're
right
all
teams
tough,
made it. The right
and
teams made it. No
sure
surprises.
all of them gotta have good defenses. So if I could take a wild guess, I feel like 2 teams to win these games is basically going to be the better offense. Because I feel like all these defenses are going to
Top notch.
show up. If they don't, it is what it is. But I honestly feel like all 4 of these defenses are going to show up. It's going to be put on the offensive shoulders to win these games.
To that point, now obviously we got to exclude St. Edwards because we didn't see them. But to that point, Olentangy might have the best offense out of the 3 teams that we've seen, between Olentangy, Middletown, and who's my third guy out there? That's not St. Edwards. Olentangy,
Anderson,
Middletown, nope.
St.
D1.
X?
Uh, I don't know why. We got Middletown versus St. X.
Yeah, St. X.
Yeah, I don't know why that left me like that. They got the best offense out of those 3 teams. Now, obviously, we didn't see St. Ed's, but when you look through St. Ed's offense, they don't really have like killer studs at their positions. There's not like a blue chip quarterback, blue chip running back. These are kind of like, good guys, but there's no 4-star studs over there. When you look at Olentangy, if I'm not mistaken, the quarterback is the point guard, right?
Yeah.
That's an OU quarterback, Mac ball quarterback, and he's an athlete. They got a running back going to Yale who's a monster. I mean, they got wide receivers.
I want to say that wide receiver, did he decommit from Youngstown or did he commit to
I
Youngstown?
think he decommitted.
Yeah, wide receiver decommitted from Youngstown. So they definitely got some D1 talent over there on both sides of the ball for sure.
So go ahead and give your total prediction. Who wins the state now? Our brackets are done. It's all good.
Bro, I mean, this is just tough. I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I got Saint X versus Orange in the final, and I'm gonna give it to Saint X, man.
Y'all
I'll give
saying X? They
it,
trending?
I'll give it to Saint X.
So I'm half in agreement with you. I got St. X beating Middletown. I got Orange beating St. Edwards. But I got Elo and Tangi winning. I think
Oh,
they got the better offense. St. X might have the better defense though.
for sure. I mean, that
What?
ain't. I don't. At this point, I don't feel like you could go wrong with any
Uh,
four because,
right.
like you said, out of the three out of the four we seen is, I mean, defense for sure. Defense for
Is the question is the same question for both teams when this St. X game, but can St. X move the ball against Middletown? They have a less than stellar offense.
man. That's an interesting question, man.
For
For
sure.
real. I mean, but we'll have to see.
Vice
But
versa. Can
you're
they
right,
move against St. X?
and that's the out of those offenses, I slightly give it to Saint X.
Interesting. Interesting.
Slightly.
Oh,
But your
I
boy Rick
slightly
Owens is fire. Like Rick Owens is crazy.
He's
But
not
Rick
playing,
Owens
bro.
ain't do nothing. It was number
Yeah.
4 who was cooking last week.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so you know what I'm saying? It's I don't know, man. It could Middletown's offense found you know, but from the sounds of it, and this is no knock against Wayne. I don't want to like downplay them, but the defense that we seen from Wayne, not them having trouble and not being able to score on Wayne has me worried about them scoring on St. X because we know what that defense gonna do.
Great point. That's a
And
great point,
you
man.
not and again, from the sounds of it, Wayne's defense played a lights out game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was like the offense couldn't give them anything. It was like three and out, three and out, three and out. I talked to one Wayne player that plays defense, and he was like, you know, by the time I was done drinking my water, they was calling for
Back.
they was calling
Right.
for defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah, man.
they was on the field a lot and they held it down, but it's like any offense, and this is not this. I'm off of the Wayne topic, but you can't have your defense out there. After a while, they're gonna buckle. They can only hold tight for so long until they buckle. You know
Too
what I'm
much.
saying? So you have to give them something offensively. You have
Too
to
much.
give them first downs. You have to at least give them drives. I ain't saying you got to score, but give them some drives so they can catch their breath to stop these guys. Because after a while, you ain't getting no progression on offense. It's going to take a toll on the defense. They can only stop. They're human. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So
Right. Interesting fun fact: the edge guy for Middletown, the Derek Singletary cat, he also had 2 sacks in that Wayne game. So he's got 5 sacks the last 2 games. He's cooking right now.
yeah,
Surprised
that's.
that he's rated so low.
I
Yeah.
feel like Saint X will probably give him fits. I don't know how,
Big
but
offensive line.
I kind of feel like
Big offensive line.
that just. And I ain't saying he ain't got moves, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like he was really in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
Or Springfield, I know he wasn't in his bag for
He's
real.
just
You know what I'm saying?
purely,
I
yeah,
can't say the
yeah,
same about Middletown, but
yeah.
he gonna have to get in that. He
Right.
gonna have to get in that
Yeah.
bag. He really wasn't doing too much of that when we seen him. He was
Too easy
shaking
for him.
left, right, out of there. Like you know what
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying?
was too easy for him.
Like
Saint
all
X
those
has
things.
hogs. Yeah, Saint X has hogs on that offensive line, man. Monsters. So it ain't gonna go down like that. How you feeling about Division Two, man? What do we got left out there?
I feel like it's Wash's to lose. I feel like Wash Jesuit is theirs to lose. I think it's Wash, Avon,
Yeah, Anderson.
and Big Walnut, maybe.
Yep. So
That's
wait
what.
a minute now. Let's see something here. So just briefly, you don't think Anderson has a chance right now?
I ain't gonna say that I'm counting them out, but for some reason it just seemed like Walsh is on another level. Just seeing highlights and seeing a lot of the pages talk Yappy. I've been seeing like Walsh is like they damn near ready. But like you said, I definitely wouldn't count out Anderson. I
Mm.
actually got Wash and Anderson playing for the title because they on two separate sides. I'm gonna go with Wash. I'm gonna go with Wash. Not mad if Anderson win it, but my pick for D2 is Wash.
That's a tough one, man, because Walsh beat the brakes off of Hope, in which honestly nobody saw that coming except for maybe Walsh. Avon beat the brakes off of Highland. Avon's a 3 seed, by the way.
Yeah, they won state last year. Avon did. They beat Anderson in the state game last year.
Well, something that might be really alarming is that Big Walnut beat Massillon,
Yeah, I seen that. I
and they're
seen
a
that.
number 1 seed, and they play Anderson next.
And while we talking, what was the team 76, 77 game when Marion Local, they finally lost.
Finally lost. Yeah, what was that, D4,
76,
D5?
70, I don't D down a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
they win streak is over with now. Shout out. I don't know who even beat them, but shout out to y'all, man. I don't know if y'all watch. It probably might get to y'all, might not. But matter of fact, we gotta find their name. I can't just
Put
say
it
shit.
in we'll put it in the write up, man. Maybe the algorithms will send it out to those guys a little bit. And shout out to Trotwood, man. It was a good season. It's a good season, man. Y'all ran up against some monsters.
Oh, for sure. You can't even be mad. You can't even be mad at
They
that.
still have I think they have Anderson ranked number 1 in the state right now. No, this is the country. All good. So we got basketball coming up.
Yeah.
And I know this is as much as we love Ohio football, Ohio basketball is just as good.
First game this weekend. They play Columbus Beechcroft. Like I said, I'm gonna be more so Wayne this year because my son, he is senior. He plays for Wayne. They're in the All Ohio showcase every year. Ohio State Michigan weekend. They got a showcase. I don't know a lot of the team. I don't know the teams that's playing, but I'm pretty sure it'd be a fun field weekend with a lot of nice Ohio teams, especially Central Ohio. But just preseason talk, I've been hearing a lot of good talk about Lakota West.
Mm-hmm.
They lost by a buzzer beater last year, one game from state to Reynoldsburg, which I hear is tough again as well. But Lakota West is the team I'm hearing about as far as D1 basketball in our area, like you Southwest District, Lakota West. That's they got this backcourt with Josh Tyson, and I want to say the other guy is Curry, and they're big time, just big time guys.
When I watched them last year, I was just impressed with them and Reynoldsburg. I thought Reynoldsburg, pound for pound, had the better lineup, like just pure roster, the height, the speed. I thought they were going to win. But Lakota, like you said, man, that backcourt is special. I mean,
Grit, grit.
dangerous. They play defense, they score. It's just very tough guys. And I think their leader is a junior.
Who?
They're
Lakota. Oh
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah. Josh Tyson. He's a junior.
yeah.
No, he's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore. That's scary.
Yeah,
That's
he's a
super
sophomore.
scary.
I want to say his running mate might be a junior or a senior, but yeah, Tyson's a sophomore. A lot of good ball in that.
Junior.
Okay, a lot
Yeah,
of
he's
good ball
junior.
in that Cincinnati area. As far as us, G Walk, but I got Wayne being the top team in G Walk. Field. I've heard a little bit about Springfield. Still, I heard a little bit about Centerville, but if I got to choose a team today, I'm gonna choose Wayne to win the G Walk. I'm pretty sure Centerville is gonna be tough. Cups always has his teams ready to play. Talent wise, I don't think he has those studs that he's
Yeah,
used
that's
to,
what I was gonna say.
but Centerville always they're disciplined, and they're always ready to play. Springfield, they should be senior heavy. Um, I think they're kind of banged up right now, but yeah, I got Wayne, Centerville, and Springfield being the top three teams in the G Walk. Like I said, my eyes would be on Wayne because I'll be at all the games. But Southwest District Ohio basketball Division 1 is going to be tough. It's going to be real tough.
Who won the state last year?
Olentangy Orange
Oh my God,
beat
that's right.
Reynoldsburg, and
That's
that was
right.
no knock because I know I got my Columbus people watching, but Reynoldsburg looked terrible. Me and my son went to that game, and we left third quarter. We tried to give Reynoldsburg a little time to get it back, but like they didn't look like they
Not the
should have
same
been able.
Reynoldsburg team that we saw.
They didn't look good at all. It damn near felt like they forgot they had a game.
Right.
So, but yeah, Olentangy Orange won Division 1 basketball last year.
There's something special going on in Olentangy, man.
Just
I don't
Columbus,
know.
period. Because
Yeah.
Liberty won it last year in football. So
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Central Ohio definitely got to give y'all props because y'all doing y'all's thing. Y'all doing y'all's thing. You know, you always hear about the teams up north. You hear about the Cincinnati teams, but very rarely do you hear about them Central Ohio teams and y'all taking y'all's respect. I know Pick Central won a few hoop titles a few years back, as well as football. So it ain't like y'all ain't been doing y'all's thing, but y'all
The
always
North is just dominated. I mean, because if
a
I'm
lot
not
of North
mistaken,
Cincinnati teams.
2 years prior to that, St. Ignatius wins basketball. The same year, St. Ed's wins football.
Yeah. When they beat Centerville.
Yeah, so you're very right to say that the pendulum might be swinging back to Central Ohio. Now we'll see from the Division II football side. We'll see if St. X has anything to say about that. If it's swinging back to St. Cincinnati, but as of right now, it is a Central Ohio, Columbus, and a Cleveland thing. Where is Walsh at?
Man, I'm not sure. I want to say it's up north. Yeah, up north. And I heard they got over 20 cats with D1 offers.
Yeah, no, they're stacked, man. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
I'm
They
trying to
are
think.
stacked.
Lima Senior basketball. They got Willie Foster and the other guard. I forget his name right now. Sean.
Hold
Man,
on. Who's the light skinned cat from Lima Senior?
that's the point guard.
He's tough.
Willie Foster, he got the hops. That's the one that dunk on there. But I'm trying to think of the point guard's name. But they should be solid. They should be good.
Lima is always good at
They
basketball.
had a nice showing at that mega scrimmage that was, I want to say, 2 weeks ago. They look good. I know Dunbar was there. I don't really know a lot about Dayton Public. I want to say I think if I got to go just off the top of my head, I would say Dunbar will probably win Dayton Public League. I don't really think the city league is too competitive as far as like having a lot of dogs. But I want to say if I could just off the knowledge that I know right now, Dunbar probably would win Dayton Public.
We will find out because unlike you, I am entrenched in the football community, but not so much in basketball outside of Wayne. This is going to be the first year that I really try to, get my feet a little wet in the basketball arena and really kind of check these guys out, see who is who and what is what.
And we're gonna be checking out the ladies as well. So if
Shout out to
y'all watch any of y'all watching this, y'all
Firebirds.
you know young ladies y'all want us to check out, we'll definitely pull up to the games.
Yeah.
I know we're definitely going to check out Fairmont. They got two studs. One is a senior signed to Akron, and the other is a sophomore who the offers we seen last year coming into her freshman year was crazy. So she'll probably go
Michigan,
anywhere
Ohio State.
uh,
She's one of the top players in the nation right now.
she'll probably go anywhere she want to
Special.
go. All said and done, but I'm definitely excited about hoop. That's my sport, but I got love for football. We both love basketball, but got wrapped into football.
Right.
So
Probably
now,
should have played other sports, but we love basketball.
for sure.
All good, man. All right, man. So we got Division II predictions. We got D1. We warmed them up for the basketball. You good, man?
Yeah, man. Just hopefully we get this good game, Middletown versus St. X.
Oh, man.
I hope it's everything that we asked for out of a game this late in November.
Right.
So.
I think it will. So I'm gonna retract my statement. No, I didn't retract. I'm going St. X. So.
Oh, you going St. X to win it or St. X?
No. Beat Middletown. I gotta go Olentangy. Now, if
That's
St.
cool. Olentangy. So I got St. X winning it all. You got Olentangy winning it all. D2, I got Walsh. And who you going with D2?
I'm gonna go Anderson.
You going Anderson? All right, so
I want to say something real quick. We've been counting St. Ed's out all year long. Man.
I don't even think it's a count out. It's just I'm tired of you
I'm
niggas.
tired of them.
Yeah, like I ain't counting them out. It's like no, like I can't do it. I can't ride the train. Pause.
Right.
I can't do it. Like
right.
And y'all wouldn't let hometown get one.
Yeah, bye.
So I can't rock with y'all. I'm sorry, St. Ed's fans, if y'all out there. I don't fuck with y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all can win all y'all want. Y'all not getting the credit. Y'all being good and me shouting y'all out for being good, that's where it stops. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can win all the games y'all supposed to win, but I don't got y'all hoisted. I'm tired of seeing it.
Right.
You feel me?
Enough is enough. All right, man. 4 Quarters podcast. We got a great game this weekend. Signing it off. Y'all be good. Yes, sir.
Out.